Hey guys, let's go ahead and just see what the cards have to say. We're just gonna do a general reading. Okay, we're doing Two of Autumn, and it says, bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs and exceptional talent for multitasking. Okay. Some of you, it's like you could be juggling your finances. We do have the 10 of Pentacles, which is your challenge card. It says, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children and your other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Okay, so that's what's crossing you. Let's get the rest of the cards out and see. All right. We got the Wheel of Fortune. All right, that's 2 10s out of 3 cards. I like that. We've got the 3 of Summer in the recent past. Keep going, Spirit, before I talk about what I think this could be. Okay, we have the 6 of Summer. 6 of Summer. What else do we have here? 3 10s now, you guys. 10 of Winter. 10 of Autumn, 10 of Winter, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, what else do we have? And I will read these in just a minute. Let's get the rest of the cards out. And you guys can fast forward through this if you would like. Otherwise, you can put the intention of receiving some type of a message from here. What else do we have? We have the 9 of Winter and 4 of Spring. And one more card out. Spirit, what is the possible outcome? What do we got? All right, 7 of Spring. Bottom of the deck. All right, we're in limbo. We have the Awakening card. So we're in limbo right now. Change the way that you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. All right. Now, listen. Sorry. A little pop-up came up on the screen. So we're in a holding pattern right now. We're in a holding pattern. It can feel like things are stuck. We do have a lot of retrogrades also happening. We have Neptune that is going to be coming out of retrograde. I think you're going to be able to start seeing things clearly. Saturn just woke up. Pluto just woke up. Mercury's still in retrograde. And as I'm doing this reading, Mars is now retrograde. Okay. So Chiron has also been retrograde. Jupiter is retrograde. So it's almost like we're kind of in a holding pattern. There's not a whole lot going on. And it can feel like things are happening very, very slowly. It can feel like you're not really able to move forward. I know that when the Hangman comes out, people tend to hate this card because it's like, oh my God, nothing's moving forward. I can't get this off the ground. When we have retrogrades, this is never a time to like start something new. It is a time for us to go back and do something that we've already put a lot of energy into, especially because Mars is now retrograde. You don't want to start a business during a Mars retrograde, especially if it's like a brand new idea. Not the time to do it. If something that you've been working on, but again, you want to have the momentum, right? And when Mars is retrograde, there is no momentum. So it can feel like you're just kind of stuck. Now, for some of you, this could be going back over some old clients, okay? Maybe going back to old clients, going back to, certain people also. I feel like, maybe emotionally, financially, it can feel, even it can bring up a lot in our own head. And I feel like for a lot of you, this 10 of Winter, you're working through a lot of difficulties right now. And everybody has something going on, if not all of the above. Whether it's issues in love or issues in family or issues at work or issues just in general. We all have some type of issues that we are needing to look back on. Some of us are like juggling the past, this could also be just juggling too many different things, all right? Trying not to drop the ball. I do feel like, when we have the Wheel of Fortune showing up here, and the 2 major arcanas that we have, so these hold the most weight, is the Awakening, which is the Hanged Man, and the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune talks about delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car, or travel. So if there's been like delays, right? I feel like delays, maybe you've been waiting on some type of information. Those delays are over. It could have been like a painful ending and now you're worried. You're like, I don't know what else to do. Somebody here could be juggling like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You're going to have to change the way that you're looking at this whole situation, whatever this is. If this is a living situation, if this is a family situation, if this is a job situation, whatever this is, you're going to have to change your perspective on all of this. Or somebody here is also going to have to change their perspective. Somebody needs to go through an awakening. There could be, I almost get like people talking about you as well. You know, juggling, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. We do have some type of, it is saying, you know, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or a codependency. It's like, maybe for a lot of you, you've been juggling, like, should I just let this go? Should I let this end? I really love these people, but there's another side of you that's like, yeah, even though it's a painful ending and it can bring up a lot of worry and doubt, it's almost like having a bad landlord, right? You're living in a situation and you're just like, man, I'm tired of being treated like this. Like, you know, these people suck. They're always looking for, you know, something wrong with everything that I do. This could be a job, you know, where your boss is always looking for something wrong in everything that you do. This could be a family always looking for something wrong in everything that you do. And you're like, I'm putting in all this effort and I'm putting in my best and I'm putting in my all and I'm putting in everything that I have. And it's never good enough. Like nobody's going to see your worth. And unless they're willing to see things differently and learn how to value you differently, you're going to have to move on. You've got 3 10s here. It's like you've put in a lot of time and that could bring in a lot of worry. Okay, well, shit, you know, every time I've ever had to move, right? The first sign of bullshit from a landlord, I don't care who you are. I just pack my shit and I'll be willing to leave. Because I didn't come here to feel bad about myself. My house and my home should be a sanctuary of peace. It should be safety and security when I'm in my home, and you're not making me feel safe or secure in my home. I'll pack my shit and fucking go. I won't even give you a notice. I'll just leave. You know, I've been known to do that in the past. I've been known to walk away from a job in the past. You know, it's like, yeah, like, but we kind of weigh that up and we're like, well, you know, I feel really bad because, you know, there's other people who rely on me, or, you know, what about this? And again, it talks about fear over here. 9 of Swords, we've got fear, and it says unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Okay? Sometimes we make mountains out of molehills, and sometimes it's really just so simple as like, okay, this isn't really working out. This doesn't feel good anymore. Or for some of you, it's just, you know, part of the progression of life. Maybe you've been dating somebody and you guys are living in separate places, and maybe it's time for you guys to bring the relationship together and start thinking about who's moving where and who's doing what, who's doing the relocating. Because for some of you, it could be about relocation. For others of you, this is about family, because we have the 6 of Summer here, which is the past. It's soulmate energy. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. It's the crossing energy. So 10 of Pentacles is, you know, things that have been built up long term. This is like family traditions, you know. So this could be about coming back into the fold or walking away from a family, you know, a family unit. Maybe for some of you, it's not so like dramatic, but, you know, it scares you because you're like, oh my God, I'm going to be so far away from my family if I do this, you know, if I take this job, or but again, it's going back to what's in the best interest of yourself. What's in the best interest of your future? What's not working anymore? It's okay to like make, you know, 2s are about making decisions. And here's the deal. I'm not saying listen to this reading and go out and do something stupid like quit your job or walk away or, you know, quit. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that you need to think about it and you need to be logical and you need to be practical when you're making the decision. Do not make decisions based off of an emotion, because when you make decisions based off of an emotion, that's when you're going to end up getting yourself in trouble, right? And because we do have Pisces here, we have the 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups here. There's, you know, this water energy. And I feel like, you know, a lot of you have felt stuck in a situation. You felt like, you know, you felt stuck. You felt like everything was out of reach. And I feel like, that stuckness is gonna, it's gonna move itself forward. So how people are seeing you is the King of Autumn: compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted, male or female. Tarot does not have gender. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. Okay. This could be a good landlord. This could be a job. This could be a lover, this new love partner coming in for you. Somebody who's going to be very stable, somebody who's gifted, charismatic, compassionate, somebody who's very accomplished. And if it's not that, it's a landlord, or it's a new boss. It's, somebody who's taking you under their wing. Or this could be you taking someone else under your wing. You could be dealing with a Pisces energy. The Wheel of Fortune is... well, it doesn't really have a sign, honestly. But we've got, all the elements here. We've got, 2 fire, 2 air, 2 earth, and 3 earth and 3 water. So we have all the elements here. And this is about like working through the elements, and yes, there's fear, there's doubt, there's worry. In your hopes and fears, we have the 4 of Spring. And the 4 of Spring talks about being grateful. You have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. And I think that this is a hope for a lot of you, is that you're going to have the stability. You're going to have a home to go to. You're going to have, everything that you need. Because, the King of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, this could also be like marriage material, also with the 10 of Pentacles here, things that have been built up long term. This is about family legacy. And, if it's a fear, it's like fear of not having those things, not feeling grateful. As the outcome, it says 7 of Spring, it says, be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously standing up for yourself. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you are going to have to stand up for yourself. You are going to have to say it how it is. You are going to have to be more specific about what you want. You're going to have to be more, and it's almost like lighting that fire under your ass, because now you have a sense of direction. I'm almost like feeling like you need to have a sense of direction, really get practical about what you want. And that's why you're in this Hangman energy. It's almost like, if money is being blocked, which I can see here with the 10 of Pentacles that it is, if the money is being blocked, then you need to look at like, where are you bleeding out money? Okay, where are your investments? Are you investing in yourself? Are you investing in your business? Are you putting time, energy, efforts into, your passions? So this is about, lighting that fire under your ass, because now you have like something motivating you. You are going to have to walk away from certain, situations. And again, that can be kind of scary to have to do so. But again, these 310 sense that you're ending a cycle. You're ending a very major cycle in your life. And for those of you, you've walked away from, maybe relationships in the past, yes, it was very painful, but now it's, like you're learning how to step up for yourself. You're learning how to say enough is enough. You're learning how to say and I think that other people are really starting to awaken also. Like you're going through your awakening, but other people are starting to also awaken, and they're also starting to see like where they messed up. And I think that, we are in a time of holidays. And so there's a lot of nostalgia that goes on during these times. We think about our family. We think about our loved ones that have crossed over. We think about the ones that we're estranged from. We think about all of those things. And so it can actually get us stuck all up in our emotions, but it's almost like you got to take those emotions and you got to transmute them into something. It's like you can sit around and die all day long. Oh, poor me. You can have a minute. You're welcome. You're human. You're allowed to have a minute. Feel your way through it. But then it's time for you to like really start getting practical about how, we don't want next year by this time to go the same way in the same cycle. That's what this is trying to do, is clear out those cycles. And it's really funny because we have the number 12 here, and we also have the number 21 right underneath it with the World card. So this is really about ending cycles, and the fact that we are in the month of December. Okay, month of December, we're in our 12th month now. Overall energy, we have the number 12. So for the month of December, I feel like this is an opportunity for us to really go back over, to really think about how we would like for our lives to change next year. And I think it's going to be about, for a lot of us, taking back our power. It's about, being assertive. It's about, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve a purpose, and no longer juggling things that don't even belong to you. I think for a lot of you, there's a big, I'm trying to do the right thing, I'm trying to be very practical, but then there's this emotional side. And then it's really funny because you guys switch from the emotional and practical into like the fire and the air. It's really funny. You still have the earth. You're still being very grounded in your approach. I think that you're making very practical decisions when it comes to what you want for your future, okay? But I feel like it's like now you're starting to write things out, and I feel like you're going to start by springtime. I'm definitely getting by, April, end of March into April. I feel like you're really going to start seeing things kind of turn themselves around. October could have been a very pivotal month. It could have been a very painful month at that. And then the month of December is definitely, I feel like, a wrapping up of some of those cycles. And I feel like things are going to start shifting. But I feel like you're going to have to put some energy into whatever this is. And you're going to have to come out of like, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? So again, it's almost like I'm being told to tell you to like look at the bigger picture. If you're being asked to walk away from all these things, the universe didn't get it wrong. The universe is saying like, hey, your destiny is over there. Your destiny is to be financially stable. Your destiny is to come into a happy, healthy, loving bond with somebody who wants to who wants to build with you, because we see the King of Pentacles, right? He's somebody who wants long term. He's not just going to invest pennies. He's going to invest his time, his energy, his efforts. He's going to invest everything, because your health is your wealth, right? So, I feel like this is something that, like, you can be nostalgic of, oh, the person that got away or whatever. But again, the overall energy of this reading is really looking at things from a completely different perspective when it comes to the new cycles that are opening up in our lives, and about really being assertive and going after what you want and letting go of what you no longer want. That might be letting go of a group of people, seeing people for what they are. And I think for a lot of people with Pluto in Aquarius now, and we have the Hanged Man here, and it's talking about clearly, seeing things for what they are and not for this illusion that you have, made up in your mind. Okay. So yeah, seeing things for what they are. It's like taking off the rose-colored glasses. That's what I want to say. I feel like you need to take off the rose-colored glasses and see things for what they are, and not for the, and other people always have, gossip. Like, I see the Three of Cups here, and I think about gossip. And people gossiping about other people instead of talking directly to the person. And so gossip could have also been spread about somebody here in the past. And I feel like I'm looking at these two talking over here, and it's almost like about the gossip that they heard in the three. It's like the group of three goes down to a two, and now these two people are talking and weighing up and doing their thing, while the other person is just like literally just walking away. It's like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to trust and have faith. Even though I'm petrified, even though I don't know what to do, I'm still going to go, because you need to get out of these third-party situations. You need to see your friendship groups for who they are. You need to see your family for what they are. You need to see, and sometimes that can be a lone road, and maybe you don't know why you're on that road, but that road is what is going to take you to, I'm almost getting like your happily ever after. Your happily ever after awaits you after this long, painful journey, but you're going to have to see things from a completely different perspective. And I feel like there's going to be success on your journey and the freedom. You have now the freedom to go in any direction. And I'm definitely getting that. And it's like you've already overcome this journey, and now it's time for you to get prepared for the next journey. I'm going to leave that here, you guys. Subject to interpretation. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information's in the description box down below. I am doing my buy one, gift one half off on my website at thefootstepstopeace.com. And check me out over on Facebook and Instagram. Love you guys all so much, and we'll chat again soon. Take care.